Kira Keneally Supermodel. Hi hand jobbers, how are you today my beautifuls? It is me, Kira, Supermodel and super friend to you all. Welcome, I'm so happy that you're here. Now today I want to talk about something serious. It's not very sexy, but it is very important, and that is maintenance. So I'm going to give you my top 3 tips on how to stay primed and perfectly ready to be on set at a moment's notice. So tip number 1. Don't do anything ever again. Let me repeat that. Don't do anything ever again. I don't do anything. I have my husband do everything, okay? Cameron does everything for me. I don't cook, I don't clean, I don't shower myself or wash myself, I don't dress myself, I don't do any household chores, I don't do anything. And this is super important because I can't. Okay? It's too high risk. And that is something you need to really understand. You can't do anything ever again. You need to get yourself a Cameron. Or you need to find a way to use your hands as little as possible. It's just a fact of life because your hands need to be perfect at all times. Now my husband, God bless him, he likes to have his own job. That's fine. So he gets up at 5 a.m. and he pre-packages all my meals for the day for me. He makes my breakfast, my lunch, my dinner, all my snacks in between. He makes me a massive jug of pure water with a massive straw inside, and that is me good to go for the day. So that way I'm only using my hands as minimally as possible. If I have to go to the fridge and get something out, I will do my best to use my elbows to open the doors. I've worked out a way to use my elbows. On most shoots, they're not going to go past around here, yeah? That's probably the length of it, is they'll go to about there. So you're pretty safe. I have to make sure though that he opens every single door because we have those round handles and they're really hard to open. So if Cameron has not opened a door before he leaves for work, I'm in trouble. I can't open it because of this motion, yeah? It's too high risk, too high risk. There was one time where he forgot to open the toilet door. That was highly embarrassing for both of us. He had to come home at lunchtime and clean the kitchen sink. Yes, I was really frustrated with him that day. But that's the life we live. No knives, no scissors. Forks are on the fence. I feel like I'm at a point now where I can use a fork, although the other day I did, and can you see that mark there? I stabbed myself totally. Lucky I didn't have a job that day. But even if I did, I'm okay because I'm at the supermodel level and I know they're going to cover that up with makeup, much like they would cover up a tattoo or something. But for you just starting out, that could be the difference between you getting the job or not getting the job, okay? So you must take this seriously. Never do anything ever again. So tip number 2 is exercise. Now, I've briefly touched on this before. Exercise is one of the most important things. You need to make sure you are in top physical shape and dexterous, because if you don't have a Cameron and you have to open your doors every day, you need to know that you're not going to sprain something, you're not going to pull a ligament, you're not going to create tension. This is your money maker. This is what you do for a living. So I start with these, obviously. That's going to eliminate any issues with door handles for you if you must open one. You can feel that in the forearm. And stretching is so important as well. Now I'm doing these super quick just to show you what I do, but you need to do these slowly. Hear that click? That could have been a disaster. I've really worked up a sweat there. Shake it out. So these are the things you have to do on a daily basis. No one is going to hire you with chubby digits. So important. Number 3, this one is important. Gloves. I'm a little bit embarrassed to show you these because they're slightly grotty because these are my very first pair. So these are like 5 years old, but they're so comfortable to wear. If you don't have a Cameron in your life, you are going to need to get yourself a good pair of gloves. Now, many models wear leather gloves, okay? They're very nice and snug to wear. They make your fingers feel protected and safe. They're also very warm. They're good in the car because they're easy to drive with, but I am a vegan, so I am not going to wear those. I just wear good old gardening gloves or dishwashing gloves, those as well. It doesn't matter. You wear the gloves that are right for you. Now, you can wear these inside and outside. When Cameron has to go to work, I will wear these inside to protect my nails, basically. When I go outside, obviously I'm wearing them to protect my hands from the sun and also to protect my hands from rain. The rain is a big one. You cannot put your hands in water ever. It will age them, it will weather them, it will dry them out. It is not conducive to being a hand model. You just cannot have them in water, okay? Period. I also wear these to bed, okay? What I will do is lather my hands in coconut oil, sometimes almond oil, and I will put my gloves on and I will let them sweat overnight. It is so good at moisturizing your hands. It keeps them supple and sexy and ready to go, because sometimes you're going to get a job at a moment's notice and you need to know that you're good. I'm just going to give you one last little extra tip, okay? I want you to keep your hands in this position, and I want you to do it for 30 days. When you're starting out, it is very hard to remember not to reach for things, not to grab for your glass, not to open the fridge, not to open the cupboard door. It's really challenging to not use your hands. I think they say it takes 30 days to change your subconscious mind. If you can keep them upright for 30 days like this, that's right, I'm not meant to use these. That's right, these are my future. That's right, these are my purpose. You keep them in this position until you have retrained your brain not to use them. Now, as I said, if you don't have someone like Cameron in your life that can do everything for you, it's going to be more challenging, I'm not going to lie. But at least if you can keep them up like this, you know you're going to use them more minimally. And that is better than nothing. Okay, so that's it. Those are my 3 plus bonus tips for you. Keep yourself in top physical shape. Keep yourself maintained so you'll be ready and good to go when you get that job. I believe in you.